friends, welcome to Inside Text. This is a platform to learn about power transmission elements and its control systems. So in the series of substation panel equipment, today's video is about master relay. It is an introduction to the master relay, its electrical and diagram and how the wiring is done for the master relay is explained. The nomenclature for master relay is 86. Why do we use master relay? That is the question that you might have. So master relay is basically a relay that is used as a coordinator for all the different relays. Either in a transformer relay there might be differential glucose, different kind of relay. For a line, if the control panel is for line, then there might be overcurrent earth fault relay and if, directional relay as well. So this master relay is used as a coordinator to give a tripping command to the circuit breaker if any of this relay has operated. Okay, so let's see how the master relay operates. So electrical diagram of master relay is any relay. This relay is also having an operating coil, and this operating coil is connected with some contacts. There are NO contacts and then there are NC contacts also. Okay, so there are both kind of contacts available in the master relay. Depending on what kind of use you want to do, this kind of contacts can be used. Okay, we will discuss one by one how you can use this kind of contacts using the master relay. Okay, so now let us see one video of how an actual master relay is, and let us understand how it actually works. Master relay, this is how a master relay looks like. So it is having one operating coil and some contacts. Let us see from inside how this master relay looks like. Okay, so we can open the case like this to see actual coil and contacts from inside. So you can see that there is this operating coil. This operating coil is used to operate the contacts. It has a plunger within which when gets excited it gets pushed, and due to that the contacts now changes from NO to NC and otherwise. You can see this, they are closed contacts. Okay, and now they are open contacts again. See, you can see over here in this is the normal condition. Okay, when the relay is not operated, they are open, contacts are open. Okay, you can see this are open contacts. Okay, and once the relay is operated, whenever the plunger is pushed, okay, you will observe that the contacts which are open now will be closed. See, the relay is operated and due to this now these contacts are closed. Okay, so this is how the relay is. On the back side of this relay, you can see through this the wiring is done of this coil. Okay, so this coil wires go on the back side, and between this contact 9 and 10, that is positive and negative, the coil is connected at between these 2 points, and the rest of the points are the connections for other NO and NC contacts. So you can use this contacts to do wiring. So that is how a master relay looks like. So now let us see how connections are provided to this operating coil and then contacts. So negative is given from the panel to the operating coil, and positive is extended from other different kinds of relays. Okay, now let us see NC contact. NC contact is used for the breaker interlock, which means that until and unless we have resetted the 86 master relay, we will not be able to give the closing command through the TNC switch. Okay, so that kind of interlock can be provided using this NC contact. Then there are NO contacts. So one of the NO contact can be used to breaker trip command, used for sending the breaker trip command. Other NO contact is used in annunciator to indicate that 86 master relay is operated. Okay, that kind of indication will be available through the annunciator, for which we can use one of these NO contacts. The rest of the NO contacts can be used as per requirement of your protection scheme. Now let us understand in detail how the wiring for each one of the system. For the NO contact, positive is given to one end of this contact and negative is to be extended to the circuit breaker. So how that can be done? See, in the tripping circuit there is a terminal, 15 terminal, that is post close supervision TC1. Okay, so you have to connect this wire in the trip circuit at this point, and through the tripping coil it will send the tripping command to the circuit breaker. Okay, so that is how it works for one of the NO contacts. Now how we can use for annunciator? For annunciator, the common from the annunciator is connected at one end of this contact, and on the other end we will connect it to the window where we want to display that master relay is operated. We are using second window over here, so we will connect this end to the F2 point. Okay. Now let us see for this NC contact. This NC contact is used as an interlock for this circuit breaker. So what we do is we will provide the positive to the TNC switch from this close contact of the TNC switch. We will come to this NC contact and we will give it to the breaker. So how this is done is, from over here this contact is connected to this remote close of the closing circuit. Okay, so unless and until the breaker is closed and this is operated, so you have to reset the master relay whenever the breaker trips, and then only you will be able to close this. Okay, so that is how the wiring is done for interlock in the circuit breaker. And for the operating coil, whenever the operating coil is operated, only then this contacts can be converted from NO to NC, right? So it is very important to give proper connections to the operating coil. This operating coil receives this positive from other sensing relays, say earth fault relay, differential relay, Buchholz relay. So basically whichever relay gives the indication to trip will give the positive to this operating coil. Negative is already given to this coil, and once it gets the positive, it will operate all these commands, and if it is to send a command to breaker to trip, it will trip the breaker. Then it will, on the annunciator there will be indication that 86 master relay has operated. Okay, so that is how a complete electrical wiring of a master relay is done. So that's it for today's video, master relay, friends. If you have any kind of queries or doubts, all your doubts are welcome in the comment section below. We'll try our maximum to solve all your queries. Also let us know if you want to learn about any other panel equipment or any other substation equipments. That also you can tell us in the comments, and keep watching our video. Thank you.